Alright, I'm back again. So, if you are watching my videos in any kind of an order, you've noticed that, well, I only had 1 or 2 views, maybe 0 views, and, I guess I'll listen a little bit more. Okay, I'm just getting the hang of this. I'm not that great yet. Mainly, I'm using this to learn how to keep a story cohesive. I have a problem with going off on tangents, and this is a training tool for me. Okay. I think I'm going to work on my spreading of awareness to people. And, okay, I'll start here. I've done a lot of internet research and listened to hundreds and hundreds of different podcasts where people have dug through papers. I've went to the same papers and saw if they truly said what they were saying. Yeah, they are. There's a lot of things going on right now that the majority of the people will flip out if they knew. I told you to watch the movie American Media, the second assassination of JFK. That movie kind of let everybody know that, hey, in the 60s, the CIA was shady as hell, and all it really was the sneaky strong arm of Wall Street. All they really did was try to sway public opinion so that we could go to war. They also toppled regimes that didn't cooperate and, sell us goods for rock bottom dollar, like Cuba. Cuba stopped giving the sugar at slave rate prices and wanted to get a fair market value, so the Bay of Pigs happened, and it was for national interest. But it seems like every national interest thing that you really look into isn't a national interest. It's just a Wall Street interest, because that's our economy, and that's the only thing they're truly protecting and trying to grow. And look at who owns the majority of Wall Street. It's starting to look like it's going in a direction that I've been trying to tell you about, but you didn't want to listen. Well, you might have wanted to listen, it's just uncomfortable, so people didn't. I don't blame you. Your life's already rough as heck, having to go to work, you have responsibilities, you've got bills, you've got kids that are doing whatever. I understand. I'm just super interested in it. And now I see a super bright shining light coming at us. And I just want people to know, hey, it is getting better. So, now we know the CIA is, determining foreign policy so that when we go to war, whoever on Wall Street is invested in all of the defense contractors, they're invested in the pharmaceutical industries. They're invested in everything, because that's what Wall Street is. It's just a board of investments that just trade money all day long. That's what they do, is just investments. So, Operation Mockingbird was a CIA operation. If you look into it, you'll see that the CIA had people in all of our media, in our movies. They had them everywhere, basically to manipulate us into buying stuff and to get us to go along with going to war so that Wall Street would have more investments. That's what's ruling the world right now, is investors, which kind of are like bankers, which are really rich people. That's one of the things Hitler tried to get rid of, was a debt-based currency. Yeah, he might have done the rest of the crap they tell us he did. He might have done some of it. He might have done none of it. I don't know. Because we can't tell, because all of our history books are manipulated by whoever. everything we think we know because we were taught has been put through a filter that paints a certain group in a very favorable light or hides them altogether. That's what we've learned since birth. If you really start looking into it, you are an asset to Wall Street. They base all of our monetary system on the fact that you're going to earn roughly on average of $2.5 to $3 million in your lifetime. So your birth certificate is used as an asset in the banking system. That's all you are. That's why when you look at it, your name is in all caps. Go into Black's Law Dictionary, and all caps name is what you're supposed to use for a corporate entity. When you go anywhere, do you ever sign your name in all caps? No. But if you look at your driver's license, all caps. If you look at your birth certificate, all caps. The banking industry, all of our problems come from investors. The fact that we use a debt-based banking system. We need to get rid of interest. If we can get rid of interest, which is money from nothing, I think everything will get a crap ton better. That would mean that there's only so much money. Yeah, we keep getting new people. But if there's only so much money, you can't hoard it like the people at the very top do, because then there wouldn't be any left. So it would make sense if there was only so much that we would make a maximum wage, so that we don't have people living in yachts that have tiny yachts inside of the yachts. At the same time, we have over 400,000 people in the U.S. that are so far below the poverty line, they could be a third world country all by themselves. The class divide is now so unbelievably huge that movies like Ethereum or any one of the sci-fi movies, The Hunger Games, Maze Runner, those are all looking exactly like what it is now. They've just had a lot more cool stuff added to them, so we'll watch them. You wouldn't want to watch something about just a bunch of normal people and bankers. You would definitely want to watch something about a normal person fighting some elite city that puts out booby traps. Ooh, that's interesting. That's like Indiana Jones type stuff. So yeah, the fix is in the works. It's already in process. That's why if you look back through movies, you'll see, hey, we're giving you a warning. Yeah, it's at the same time we're also talking you into dumb shit. But there's good and there's bad guys in every level, all the way to the top. You've got the good and you've got the bad. And if you look at some of Pelosi people in our government, you've also got the ugly. But enough of that. We've got to really focus on what our true problem is, and that is our monetary system. The debt-based monetary system is killing everybody. It's killing the planet. They don't care what they're making as long as they're making a profit off of it. Oh, you say this chemical destroys all fish in the rivers? Yeah, but if we keep dumping it, we're saving $17.3 million every 6 quarters. So, what if I gave $1 million to this scientist to say it's not really as bad as they're saying it is? Look at how much money we're making. That's what needs to change, money. It's already in process. I'm just trying to keep you guys from getting flipped out when you see what's really going on. Our government's infested with criminals. Some of them are sexual deviants to the worst degree. But then we've also got good people who've been fighting and trying to make things better. So don't give up and say, oh, there's nothing I can do. Just unite. That's what they're scared most of. Our unity.